Before the NFI diet, I used to be pretty much average vegan. It wasn't improving my health, my diabetes in any way. The difference with the NFI plan is that it's personalised to your chemistry, so you give them your blood glucose readings, weight, things like that, and they tailor it to you. So every 2 weeks they take a load more readings and they adjust the plan to fit what's necessary for me to progress. So about the weekend, took some time to do some meal planning. I've made some meals in advance because I find it a lot easier if I plan in when I've got some free time to make a few extras ready for the week ahead. Just finished making the stuffed peppers, ready to go in the oven shortly, just waiting for the rice. One of the best things about this has been watching my weight come off at a very steady rate. I started off at 205 pounds and I've been losing around 1.5 to 2 pounds a week. Even as far as today, we're down to 184.6 pounds. So it's just over 20 pounds in 8 weeks. Been reading through the email from the NFI team. They've added a couple of new recipes which I'm looking forward to trying. They've got a kale soup, a chilli recipe which has not been on there before, so quite excited. I do love my chilli, so that's something I'm definitely looking forward to trying out. The NFI plan in terms of my blood glucose, I started off around 8 and that's brought me down. Over now week 8, I'm averaging around 5.5 to 6-ish. I'm getting a lot of readings now where I'm technically not diabetic, because I'm going below 5.6 readings. I've had readings as low as 5.2. My girlfriend is a theatre nurse and she works within the theatre and with all sorts of conditions, but one of the things she sees all the time is people with diabetes, and there's people in there all the time. She tells me all the stories about the type of things that happened, like people getting their legs amputated, and she sees the same people come back maybe 2 years later because they haven't changed and they're getting the other leg amputated. And it's after she told me things like that and then talking with my doctor, it made me realise I've got to change because I do not want to go down that route. One of the main things about the NFI diet for me is that there's no calorie restriction at all. You just eat more of what's on the plan. So, for example, a lot of the time there'll be things like a mushroom soup, but it will often say after it's unlimited. So you can just have 2-3 bowls if you really feel you need to. There aren't really any negatives that I've seen from the NFI protocol. All the foods are quite simple. Buckwheat, rice, vegetables, often quite common in the diet. It's accessible for anyone. I haven't found anything on the diet yet that I couldn't just get at the local supermarket. And even someone who's not a very experienced cook can do this stuff quite easily. It's not difficult. I did the NFI plan because, like a lot of people, I was at the point where I needed to make a change, didn't know where to turn. This just seemed to pop up at the right time for me. I'd wholly recommend it to anybody because this has made such a difference to my life. It's hard to kind of comprehend how quick the changes were.